Hello, people of the internet. This is Brownstone here, coming to you with a video in what seems to be a long time. I'm sorry I've let Pongo take over again, but I've just been busy with my own stuff. Randy and I have been trying to work on something important. So I let Pongo handle most of this stuff. So he's been in a lot of videos, and I've recently gotten notice of his live action in the Battle for Silverstream movie. I am the one who actually hit the green light on the project, even though I wasn't completely sold on a live action remake. I wanted to see what he would do with it, just as I gave the Disney remakes a chance. But that's not what I want to talk to you guys about in this video. In this video, we're going to talk about why a George Lucas sequel trilogy can't happen. Now, for a while now, amongst the Amber Heard or Johnny Depp craziness, there's also been rumors saying that George Lucas is unveiling plans for his sequel trilogy, officially retconning the Disney sequel trilogy. Now, here's why that can't happen. Sorry, and I apologize to maybe many Star Wars fans out there who, if you see this video, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go into an analysis as to why a George Lucas sequel trilogy can't happen, as much as I'm sure we would all love to see it. So, there's several reasons, and the first reason is a lot of the main actors are dead. And even characters are dead. I mean, Carrie Fisher died, Peter Mayhew died, and Harrison Ford is very reluctant about playing Han Solo. And Mark Hamill, the actor for Luke Skywalker himself, said that he was done playing Luke Skywalker. Now, I suppose the rebuttal you can come up is that they're considering casting Sebastian Stan for a younger Luke Skywalker. And I guess if they really want to make the if they really want to make the George Lucas sequel trilogy, they could go with that as soon as Mark Hamill approves it. But there's the other problem. Carrie Fisher is dead, and while her daughter who played a younger Leia in The Rise of Skywalker could take over the role, it wouldn't be the same without Fisher. It really wouldn't. I mean, she embodies the character of Princess Leia. She has been Princess Leia from episodes 4 to 6 and 7 to 9. It wouldn't really make sense to replace her, and there would be a lot of backlash on it, as if there wasn't backlash against Disney already. So, yeah, that's another reason. And also, the main actor for Chewbacca has died. They can always use another one, but they can always use another actor, but I don't think it would be the same, personally, without Peter Mayhew. I mean, so much Star Wars actors have moved on or died, and it wouldn't really make sense to greenlight a trilogy without these actors. Now, as for Han Solo returning, let's make a hypothetical situation here. What if they did actually greenlight a George Lucas sequel trilogy? Well, George originally wanted Luke, Han, Leia, and Chewie to reunite, but here's the problem. Well, Harrison Ford lended his voice to Han Solo in the Rise of Skywalker. He was very reluctant about playing the character, and since the beginning, he had always wanted his character killed off. So, there are a lot of sources you could look up if you don't believe me, that states how Harrison Ford absolutely wanted to kill off Han Solo and begged George Lucas to do that. But he didn't get his wish until Disney took over the Star Wars franchise. So, I doubt he'd want to go and play the actor again. I mean, I doubt he'd want to go and play the character again. Even if the story is engaging. And what George Lucas had in mind, it was engaging. I mean, I recently saw a source earlier before making this video, an article that mentioned George Lucas' original plan for the sequel trilogy. And there was another source that said that Darth Maul was going to be the villain. Darth Maul. Oh, that guy that Sith apprentice of Darth Sidious, who is an absolute icon and an absolute bad A. I'm not gonna say it, but he was gonna be the main villain, and that is an engaging story. And I personally am sad that a George Lucas sequel trilogy can't happen. In making this video, I'm shoving you all with the facts, but I'm also shoving the facts in my own face, because I'd personally love to see a George Lucas sequel trilogy. I mean, I love the Disney sequel trilogy, the Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy, and I will never stop defending those 3 movies, regardless of what haters say. But I honestly would have loved to see what George Lucas had in mind, and actually see it on the big screen. I mean, who wouldn't want to see a live action Darth Maul kick butt like he did in the Clone Wars series and even Rebels? And George Lucas actually wanted to go into a micro something world with these species called the Wills, who run the universe and stuff. And it would have been pretty cool. Well, there are actually a couple books that state George's original plan, and I haven't gotten them yet. I only rely on sources for that at the moment. But if I do get those books, I'd love to share them with you all. So, where were we? So, as much as George Lucas feels betrayed by Disney Star Wars, and I'm sure he would love to make a sequel trilogy, and we would all want to see it, but with the circumstances given, it doesn't really seem possible. I mean, you could try having a George Lucas sequel trilogy without Mark Hamill, without Peter Mayhew, without Carrie Fisher, without, well, basically all the iconic actors, and it wouldn't really feel the same. I mean, it would be under George Lucas's direction, the masterful creator, the founder of Star Wars, but it wouldn't really feel the same. We'd have all these new actors who we hardly even recognize, and it just wouldn't feel like Star Wars itself, no matter how many lightsaber duels nor space battles you put in there. It's part of what made the movies are the actors and actresses' talents and skills. And without them, no matter how good the new actors and actresses are, we wouldn't really recognize them. And it wouldn't really feel the same. So, that, all things considered, a George Lucas sequel trilogy will never happen. And that's just the sad truth. I'm sorry, but it happens. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. We are almost at 300 subscribers. Just one more, and then we'll have a special surprise planned. So, yeah. Goodbye.